How you wanna try to beat the force? I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
How you wanna try to beat the force? I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, or an the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
It's week 17 of the NFL. And at center stage in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Saints, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, and we'll try to do here, is carry that momentum from last week into this week and go get them another win.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's on the move. He's keeping it. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Enough goes to Madison, running right. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Working inside the red zone. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Touchdown! So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
to throw here on first down. He puts some juice on. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Play action on first down. He's loaded another one up. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up. Looking for a throw here. Caught near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds the in route complete. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And with just this and one more. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who are... From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And you can see, currently, they trail in that ball game. The rookie from Texas, Jonathan Brooks, 2 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory.
The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And with just one game to go after this one, a terrific campaign has... Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
On the quick slant, it finds Adams. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Gallup will go in motion right. Back now, pressure on its way. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. We send a man in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're going play action. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Running right, it's Madison. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll go right back to Madison. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Up the middle they go with Matt. Side of this 2-minute warning. Here's Madison again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared and, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. And it's something only the most elite runners have accomplished at the position. It's a 1,000-yard campaign after that last carry, and you got to admire the willingness to build this offense around him, really let him call his own number whenever he's had the opportunity this year. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
I said, okay, loser. We go way back. I won't say okay. She just let the team like we ain't knew her. She just let the team like, okay, loser. Yeah, okay, loser. I ain't out on my lonesome. They want me to lonesome. I made a Ayy, rock on my hand, make the rock wanna flock to the stands, cause my op always watching. I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I say loser. Why the always coming out the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up out the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
For the antidote, there's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so mean. Burn my body like it's flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible.
Don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a... She wanna all day. Hey, 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 hey.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in the sleep.
It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' Rocket On quarterback. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Raiders and the Chargers, next on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be...
The
Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to...
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He connected on his first pass of the game. Throwing to start the drive. Ramos. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. Down the sideline he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Michael Gallup, 70 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving.
Ramos throwing to start the drive. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Big strides, look at him go. Inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 78 yards. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see
the Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he enters his final weekend as the league leader in rushing yards by a quarterback. He has been a dynamic dual threat all season long. Throwing to start the drive. Ramos. He gets this to Davante Adams. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Off the play fake. Ramos. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off play action. Ramos. And it's complete to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Harrison Bryant from 19 yards away. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years?
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now Ramos throwing to start the drive. He hits Adams complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams, 49 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his streak. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Fight. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. How about that? Their quarterback, 33 yards. And the Raiders look poised to reach 17-0 as they add on to their lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they... First carry now for Alexander Madison. Fights through him, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Another carry now for Madison. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Alexander Madison with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is... So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for Las Vegas, they make NFL history with this, their 17th win without a loss, a perfect 17-0 on the regular season.
That's how I be. Can't forget the yellow brother then. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label trying to give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil. Make the city proud. Put it down for them. Come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian. Crash landing. In the dirty apartments. Stay shiny. I'll forever be the hardest. Big time. Like New Orleans. Real shiny. Like a criminal. Yeah. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling, code 304. She don't want a 16, renegade on the make it. Buy a tree, no love, I'm asleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Under my polo pajamas, face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras. Before you get freaky, can't with no random these sneaky. If police come action, then you never see me. The ghetto will trap you, but I love it. Yeah, I love it. In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In the dirty apartments, stay shiny. I
style to be able to the phone, but you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, Coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we don't need either way.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs and is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Raiders, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Las Vegas Raiders. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Partner, playing in front of the home crowd. That is something you get when you're the #1 seed. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be left. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Raiders offense set to take over for the first. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. talk about a quarterback getting things done with his legs. Everything covered downfield, but they couldn't cover him as he went down the field for a touchdown.
Mike, sometimes as a defensive coordinator, you just can't prepare for everything. In this case, you have the play defended perfectly. Passing lanes are all taken away. Everyone in coverage is where they're supposed to be. So what does the quarterback do? He tucks the ball away, and he takes it the distance for 6.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback headed out. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot downfield for Adams.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how his offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Myers. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver.
The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They're let out. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to look deep for Adams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. Third and a yard. One final throw before the break. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They're led out by the former Missouri Tiger, who is their rookie quarterback.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into it.
He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I like to call these short throw, long run. You don't always have to generate explosive plays in the passing game by trying to throw the ball over the defense's head. This is a great example of it. Get the ball to a guy with speed, in space, and let him do the rest.
That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. They'll keep it on the ground. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Michael Gallup was the intended target there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player, and when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays.
That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Javonte Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Alexander Madison. They send the tight end in motion. They'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They are moving on. And as the #1 seed, the victory means they lock down another home date next week.
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby. And the thing about your boy is I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down. But you can whip your lovin' on me. That's right, whip your lovin' on me. Young J-A-C-K-A-K-A, Rico like Suave. Young Enrique, speaking of AKA. She's an alpha, but not around. About your boy going dumb, and it's something idiotic about your boy. She wearing cheetah print. That's how bad she won't be spotted around your boy. I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tap me.
You say my look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need it the wait. If you get it, get it.
It's the AFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Las Vegas. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders on Sunday night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll close another Sunday of football with a great matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their... First play is to the air. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. So some fireworks there to start this ball game, Brock. One play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability. But, boy, on the other side of the field, the coaches have to be wondering why.
The home teams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. They go play action on first. He lets one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They are throwing it again. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. Big man's showing up the yards. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. the 25. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes...
First and 10, they're going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Gets it to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
There he goes on the right side to the 25. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Back now, pressure on its way. Fits it through the middle. 30. He's at the 10. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all...
To the ground with Madison. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's the give to Madison. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He fires one deep down the... Big gain downfield. He has the touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
They'll run. This is Madison. Into the secondary, past the 40. Past the 20. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
To put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt trophy high as champions of the AFC and fight for a Super Bowl.
Yeah, fresh out the beta game. Banging, have my hand out, let me hang. Ay, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work that. I'm straight, I got a rake now. Knee cheese, Cash App, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up, Cinemax, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole tape, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new came with me. I need it. Okay, it's me and my kinfolk.
Yo, what's up, baby? Congratulations. I just saw the news, man. MVP. Well-deserved. Way to go out there and play lights out. You earned it. Keep standing on business.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party.
What up, my guy? This is exactly what we talked about when you were drafted. Offensive Rookie of the Year. You flat out balled from start to finish, and this is only the beginning. Can't wait to see more.
Hey, man, congratulations on making it to the biggest game of the season. You know, this is the only game that matters. And in this game, I need you to give everything that you got, like your life depends on it, for your family, for the organization, for the last name on the back of your jersey. I need you to believe that, all right? So good luck, ball out, and we'll be watching.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since stripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. For my day, I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you unless it's money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence.
Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, got a game a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump, cause he got no. Homie Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it, ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bags, ass.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Raiders and the 49ers, all that and more, coming up next.
Well, this 2024 season has been one to remember. Great games, great players, great finishes. And now, it all comes down to this. One game to decide it all. On this February night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, this is Super Bowl 59. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders. And for the second straight year, the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. Now, faking the give. Taking off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble.
And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. That opens the scoring here. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the former Missouri Tiger, who is their rookie quarterback.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
Man open. It's Michael Gallup. And the scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down man?
He is in. Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Vegas.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet pick up the remaining yards after the catch and walks it in for a touchdown.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we have reached halftime of... Throwing now on first and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. And this will be incomplete. What can they do here? This is third and forever. They'll look to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Off play He'll set up to throw. He's got it downfield. Myers the connection. That one good for 29. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a second down. That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answer.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. And he'll power it, push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Second down and 8. Again, it's Madison. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. They'll stick with Madison. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Las Vegas Raiders, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico, good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. I got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you're running up at night. You know I only get one life for this. Went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital.